Hey, good morning, YouTube. This is John with Space City EDC. Coming to you with today's video is going to be a little different. I was scrolling through the videos on YouTube, just checking some things out, and I've seen a couple of videos by some other YouTubers on a open tag question for what is your top 5 favorite knives? And this was started by a YouTuber called Singing Toad. He's a good. Check him out and check out his channel. But I thought, well, that's cool. What a fun idea to see all these guys and all their favorites. And so I said, well, that sounds like something I'd like to do. So I'm gonna put my 5. This is not my top 5 favorite of all time. It's just the top 5 favorite recently. So, I'm not going to go through all of them, each and every feature on every one of them, but it's broken down into 5 categories: your favorite multi-tool, your favorite Swiss Army knife, your favorite modern folder locking blade, a favorite traditional slip joint, and a favorite fixed blade. So let's get started. When it comes to favorite multi-tools, I got to go with the Surge, man. I use this thing. I've used it for a long time, and it's my work EDC multi-tool. Like I said, I don't want to go through all the features, but it's got some, just about anything you could need. It's got a great blade on it. It's got all these. Serrated blade. It has this feature here where you can swap out the file for a saw here, and I'll show you some accessories that come with it. It also has a great pair of scissors right here, and these I'll leave the outside tools, they all lock in place. And oops, hit my camera. Of course, it's got the interior tools too. Some great interior tools here, and got these can opener, wire stripper, and it's got the proprietary bit, which is one of the things about this that is so cool. I'll show you the plier head real quick though. This one's got the removable, or I should say replaceable, wire cutters. I've never had to replace them. They've always done real well for me. But some of the cool things about it also is it comes with, like I said, you can place that file with the saw blade, and the saw blade fits in this little pouch, or the file, whichever one you want to carry. The saw blade fits back here in this little pouch, and there's a pocket for it in your sheath. I keep mine right here in the back, right here. So I always have that saw with me if I need it. I don't use the saw very much, but it's there if I need it. I've got the bit kits here. It has all the bits in it, everything you can pretty much think of. It's got flat tips, it's got hex head, it's got cross point, it's got these T-shank bits, T-bits here, torx bits, and it's just great to have with you, these all fit in the front here of my sheath. And then I also have extension, which is magnetized, and the ratchet driver. So all this together is what I carry, at work. And I got a full review on this, so if you want to check out that video, it'll give you a little bit more information about the Surge. But that is by far my favorite multi-tool and the one that I've used the most. I have many other multi-tools, but this is the one I use every day. So we'll set that aside. Now my favorite sack, well, that's an easy one for me because I love the Swiss Champ. I carry it in this little belt sheath. You can see it's well loved. I got this from Hide and Drink, a company that makes these leather products. So check those out on the web and Amazon. Great little sheath for the Swiss Champ. It fits perfect in there, man. But I can't go into all the features of the Swiss Champ, but I mean, this is probably the pocket knife / multi-tool that I carry on me all the time, whether I'm at work or not. It's usually always on my belt. Loved it since I first started using it. Haven't had it that long, but man, I tell you what, it is a force to be reckoned with. Do just about anything you want with it. It's got this great Phillips driver on it. These are all slip joint, none of these lock in place. And I'll tell you something I use the most, and probably because I'm an old guy. I never thought I would. But this magnifying glass, man, comes in so handy for reading wire, numbers on wires and things that have small print on them, part numbers, things like that. I use that thing all the time. It also has, it's got pliers in it. It's got the great Victorinox scissors. Man, it's got, what else we got in here? We got this fish tool with a ruler on it. Don't use that very much. Got this great file. It's got a saw in here somewhere if I can find it. There it is. Is that it? No. Bear with me, I'm trying to find it. Where is the saw? There it is. That's got to be it right there. There it is. Found it. Like I said, I don't use a saw that much, but it does have this great saw. Got things on the back, you know, the corkscrew. It has a place for a pin, straight pin. It's got the little eyeglass screwdriver that you can pull out of your corkscrew here if you need a small screwdriver. It's got some tools on the back. Don't use these that much. Got a series of little flat tips. If I can get this one out without pulling that cord, no, I've got to pull the corkscrew up. It's got a little scraper here, really cool. It's got the hook tool on the back, another cool feature. It's got an awl. Got tweezers and toothpick. It's got a pin, ballpoint pin in it. And it's just loaded, man. Got everything you can just think of. Use this all the time, and I carry it almost every single day. So that is definitely my favorite, one of my favorites. What's the next category we're looking at? Oh, favorite modern folder. Well, for me, it's going to be this Buck Spitfire. Now this one's custom made. Went through the custom shop. My wife had this made for me as a Christmas gift, and it's got the S35 steel on it. You know, you pick out your own colors for the handles, for the inserts, everything, pocket clip, all that is, you pick it out. So, got the locking blade with the lock back design. You have to push down here and that'll come out. It's got that great gimping right there. It fits in your hand just perfect, man. I really, really, really like this knife. And pocket clip on this one has come out a little bit from where it on my jeans, so I'm gonna have to take that off and readjust that, bend it back a little bit. But other than that, that's the only issue that I've had with it. It's really not an issue. It's just, you know, normal maintenance. But it's got some gimping here. It's got some gimping right here. So when it's in your hand, you know, even though it's not a textured finish, it's not going to go anywhere. So you can really do some good work with this. I really, really love this knife. And this is a Buck Spitfire 722 plus, if you could. That's the age on it there, that little Buck stamp at the end of 722. But that's these are made in the USA, and really great knives. I really, really, really like it. So that's my favorite modern fixed blade. Now, the next one is the favorite traditional. Well, this one is not a fancy knife or an expensive knife. It is a Buck knife. However, these are made in China. But it's the canoe. And the reason I love this knife, I carry it all since I've had it in my pocket just about every day. I just love the shape of it. It fits well in your hand, fits well in your pocket. Got a nice thin profile. You know, it's not too thick. It gives you two decent blades on it. I like the shape of that blade. These are slip joints. Doesn't lock. Got a little thin blade on this end. But yeah, it's the Buck Canoe. I really like this knife. It's the first one I've had, a canoe type knife. I have a lot of other Buck knives, but this is my first canoe knife. And I think I only spent like $12 on this knife to get this brand new from Walmart off of Walmart.com or something. But anyway, irregardless, it's well made. It's well put together. The blade is a 420J2 steel, I think. So it's still a decent steel, and it's good. You know, you may have to sharpen it from time to time, but yeah, I like this slip joint. It's one of my favorites, and I really enjoy carrying it. So the next category coming up is going to be your favorite fixed blade. Now this one, I don't have a lot of fixed blade knives in my collection, but this is one that I actually do and I use and carry from time to time. This is a CRKT Minimalist. It's a neck knife is what it is. It comes with this lanyard and this sheath here. And you can carry the sheath however you like, but I carry it around my neck. It's just a small knife, just a small fixed blade. It's full tang though. Very sturdy made knife. I love the blade shape on it. And it's a spew. Let's see if you can see that. CRKT spew. And I can't read that. But anyway, it comes with this little lanyard already on it, and I just like it. I just like it. You know, it's lightweight. It's less than 2 ounces. Blade's nice and thick for a small blade. I love the point. I love the shape of the blade, and you know, it's great for doing some work. Whether you use it for an urban carry, I wouldn't really call it for self-defense. I guess you could use it for self-defense if you wanted to. You know, the blade's under 6 inches, or the knife's under 6 inches total length. The blade's just over 2 inches, almost 3 inches. But yeah, it just pops in the sheath right here. It's not going to come out, you know. Like I said, I wear it on my neck, under my clothes, so use it at work and different things. A lot of times you see it hanging from my rearview mirror in my work truck. So that's my favorite fixed blade, the CRKT Spew. One more look at that one. Like I said, and then the last category is honorable mention. So for me, it's going to be this Milwaukee fastback, and the part number is 48-22-1505. I carry this thing at work with me every day. It's got some great features on it, man. It's got this locks, this in extended position. You got a nice screwdriver here. Got flip around, flat tip on it. Got a little ball detent that locks it in place. But yeah, this is another item I carry on me all the time and use all the time at work. It's got a bottle opener. Has a nice pocket clip on it. It has a, you can push that button and pull that out. You know, it's removable blades here. It's got the razor blade in it. And also, I don't know if y'all can see that, carries a spare right here in the handle. And has a lanyard if you choose to use a lanyard. I just put it in my pocket. It's got a wire stripper, cord cutter, little part right there. But yeah, it's got this locking button. It locks in place. It's got a nice little handle. Put your fingers in there and get a good grip on it. And man, I just love this thing. There's a release button, folds that up. Now you can do this and flick it out, but I'm not going to do it on camera because for some reason when I get on camera it always fails. I never can get it to do it. But just push that release button, fold it up, push the release button, folds out. And when this blade gets dull, you pull it out, put your new one in there. But I did a review on this too, so you can check that review out and you can see more detail about the features of it. But yeah, my honorable mention is going to be the Milwaukee Fastback. Great little tool, multi-tool. Carry with you. You know, really love this thing. But yeah, that's some of my choices. So really enjoyed this little video, doing this little video for my 5 favorites, and I'll be looking to see all these other great YouTubers what their favorites are. But anyway, man, once again, this is John with Space City EDC. Hope you guys are having a great day. You're all looking forward to a good weekend. And if you like this kind of content, please feel free to like and subscribe, and try to come out with these videos at least once a week. If time permitting, maybe more. But you guys have a great weekend. Hopefully I'll catch you on the next one.